give me a little more space?
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode. I almost forgot to make this video.
It's actually quite sketchy.
I almost forgot to make this video, but it's about space. I mean, we did travel across Canada. We lived in this for 45 days, and even before that. How long have you been living with me for? A few months
I don't
before
know.
that?
Let me think. Yeah, a few months.
Yeah. She had her van, but we basically lived in here. So yeah, today is going to be talking about space. Was it an issue? What is it like living with someone else, especially your girlfriend, your significant other? And when we first kind of started living in this, we didn't know each other that well. We just started dating, right. And so there's some issues that come along with that. And so today we're going to be talking about those issues. Next scene. All right, so I wrote a list, and they're right here. And basically we're going to talk about showers. We're going to talk about using the washroom in, what are those called, abbreviations?
Bracket.
In brackets, I said strong relationship. We're going to talk about the space where you can put things, storage space. We're going to talk about our morning time routine, and I'll show you how much space we actually have to like get ready in the morning if we're both getting ready together. Talk about sharing the living area. We're going to talk about...
Skip that one.
I don't know how to put that. Should we talk?
Intimate time?
Intimate time? Okay, sure. We're going to talk about, for girls, I've had some messages of how the girls want to know how you dealt with stuff, like electricity, blow drying your hair, keeping warm, which was big, because, yeah, we'll talk about that. Shaving legs, that's a big thing. Us guys usually don't have to worry about.
If you shave your legs often.
If you shave your legs often, which I don't. We're going to dive in. Let's talk, what do you want to talk first about?
Do you want to just go down the list?
Let's just go down the list.
Okay.
First, showers. Now, as you guys know, I have a wet bath in here, which means the toilet and the shower are all one, and there's really not that much room in the shower area. So let's go in the shower, and I'll show you. Come take a shower with me. Okay, so we don't shower together in here, and this is a very wide-angle lens. So basically, this is the shower room. There's not a whole lot of space to take a shower, and you can't take a long shower because when you're off the grid, you're going to be using a lot of water if you take a long shower. And I only have a 6-gallon hot water tank, so you only get about 5 to 6 minutes of hot water. What did you think about that?
It was tough. I don't wash my hair every day, so it's not that big of an issue.
Yeah.
But for a guy, like, what do you just shampoo your hair?
Yeah.
Really quick and then you're done?
Yeah, I think it's called the military shower.
I do the Navy.
Yeah, the Navy, whatever it is. Turn the water on, soak up, and then turn the water off. Then soap up and turn it back on. And I'm literally in here for a minute. You did really, really good. I was very impressed with you, by the way.
I do that too. Like, I turn it off too. But what I'm saying is, like, I have so much more hair than you.
Yeah.
So it takes so much longer to rinse out all the shampoo. And then as a girl, I like to condition my hair too. So then after that, then it's conditioning, and it just takes a really long time.
It takes a really long time and takes a lot of water.
Yeah.
But you were so good. Like, I mean, your showers were like 2 minutes.
Thanks.
She has been the best travel partner, not high maintenance at all. I mean, we'll show you what she lived out of, or her storage space. It's like 2 small storage spaces in the RV. And so showering is difficult, but it's doable. Right, babe? There's always trade-offs with this life. I mean, we got to travel the whole country. We didn't have to pay for any hotels. We got to live in this for free. Gas was expensive. At the end of this video, I'll show you how much gas was. I do need to do the calculations. But we got to do this, and yeah, we made some compromises, but in the end, for us, it was definitely worth it. So right now... Oh, that would be a good thumbnail. Oh, we'll make that. Thumbnail. Speaking of space, yeah. The next is something that I think a lot of people are concerned about. I was concerned about when I met Rebecca, is using the washroom.
You were concerned?
I was concerned. It's such a small space. I mean, you're sitting in the bed right now. The washroom is right there. So how did we What was the first?
I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember when I felt uncomfortable. Like I just remember being fine with it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there was a transition period, but I don't really remember when that was.
Yeah.
But we turn this fan on.
We would turn this fan on. to drown out the noise.
And then wouldn't we turn that? Oh, we turn the fan on in the bathroom.
Fan on in the bathroom.
Yeah, and then sometimes.
And then we tell each other to go play on your phone or listen to something loud.
Or something. Yeah.
And then you just get used to it.
Yeah, and then it's just kind of a funny thing. Like you're just like, hey, I'm going to the bathroom. Watch a video.
Watch a video or go outside or go do something, and then you just get used to it. For the longest time, which was super weird, I know now, but I never used my black water tank. I would use public restrooms. I made it 2 years, or just shy of 2 years. And then when you moved in, obviously that just wasn't going to happen anymore. It makes no sense not to use your black water tank. I just feel like maybe I could be entered in the Guinness Book of World Records for not using your own toilet for 2 years.
Is that something you want to be in?
I
for?
feel like it is.
Yeah.
And maybe we should do a little research and see if I'm, what's the word? Eligible?
Contender?
A contender, yeah. So that is our washroom experience. So space, okay, let's do morning time routine. So this is our living area. We had the slide in a lot. And so this is the area that we did everything. I mean, so let me just get a good angle here. So that's it, right there. And right behind me, that is the mirror that I have up on my fridge. And so you would do your makeup, you'd do your hair, look good. And for the most part, in the morning especially, it would basically be one at a time, right? I would like lay in bed, you would get ready, and then you would be ready, and then I'd take pretty quick to get ready. And so I'd come down in this area, and then maybe you would sit on the table or in the bench seat here, and it worked out pretty good. But that's all the space we had, and I've talked about it before, but I like how it kind of makes you get out there and do things. It's like, why sit in here? It's such a small space. It's comfortable, but it's not lying on a sectional couch. So you're kind of forced to get out and start doing things. And obviously across Canada, there's a lot of things to do. And so we made do with the space. And people are curious, how does makeup work? How does hair drying work? How do you females get ready in the morning, and how inconvenient was it?
Well, me personally, it wasn't that inconvenient, just because I don't really put that much effort in the morning. Basically, I'd brush my teeth.
But you look so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'd brush my teeth, basically. I'd rinse my face. I'd put moisturizer on, and I'd brush my hair.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what I do. However, there were days where I did want to do my makeup, and that sometimes was difficult because I had this mirror to work with, and that light.
Yeah, that's true. And you can use this big light, and we would put that on sometimes, but a lot of the time we would just do the smaller LEDs.
Yeah. So for any of those girls out there that do have those really nice mirrors that they use makeup for, you don't have that. Or do like contouring. Like I don't do that kind of stuff, so I don't really know. But I know that you need good lighting for it. This is all you have. So if you're one of those girls that really enjoys makeup and is actually good at it and knows what they're doing, this would probably be an issue for you. For me, I didn't really care because I kind of just put on moisturizer and mascara situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't a big deal for me, but I could see how it could be for some people.
Yeah. And with the hair dryer,
I don't think I ever used this.
Oh, I think you did. Remember that one time I said, do you want to dry your hair with the hair dryer?
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. I did use it once.
So you can. Now, I have an inverter in here. I've showed you in other videos, but it's basically right back. Here, 1 second. Let's turn it on. Right back there, and then I have a power outlet right here. Now with the hairdryer, I've used the hairdryer once just from the inverter. It's not a big enough inverter, so I actually fried the fuses. And so for smaller appliances, I mean, you could hook, like you said, a makeup light up there, and you could put something here. We just didn't bother. So with the hairdryer, we actually did have to run the generator, which isn't a big deal. You turn the generator on, you plug this into any of the outlets. Now all the outlets work in the camper, and you can blow dry your hair. All right, so now let's get into bed. Oh, geez, sorry guys, I gotta remove these stickers from my bed. I've still got about 50 stickers left, and I'm going to shamelessly plug them right now. If you head over to truckcampertaylor.com, you can pick one of these up. They're all on discount right now, and I will ship them off to you as soon as possible. For anybody curious, when the shirts, I'm going to do shirts, hats, and mugs, because we love to have our coffee time. And that'll be very soon, within the next couple of weeks. So I'll let you know when those are for sale if you don't feel like getting a sticker. Now that we're in bed, do you want to show people your two storage closets?
Sure.
We've showed them before. You don't have to go into depth, but basically
I had this.
That, everything that's on top there, and then it also opens up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's really heavy. So all that under there, under there, and then that closet as well, and then up top put some books. So that was your side.
Yeah.
And then this was my side, and it worked out really good.
Yours doesn't usually look that clean though. I just want to point that out.
Mine is always that clean. That's how I roll. This whole RV is spotless until. Okay, let's talk about something that people may be curious about. Intimacy.
Not intimacy itself, but
love.
The space for it.
The space. There's not much space. You can sit up in my camper, but that's about it. So I don't really know where to go with this conversation, and so that's the...
Just...
Is there anything you want to say? Because your parents will be watching this.
True. That's fair. I didn't think of that until just now.
Do you want to cut it out?
I guess there's not a lot of room for you adventurous people. If you're looking to try something new,
oh, no.
Probably living in a camper isn't
all right. That's that.
Yeah.
What else is on that list? Oh yeah, shaving legs. It's near impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't shave my legs in the shower.
Yeah.
For many reasons. Like one, there's not really anywhere to put my leg to do it. But also just water. Like I only had a few seconds. I'd turn the water on, I'd like rinse, and then it would be off. So I can't really like
it takes a long time.
I can't,
right?
Yeah, it takes a long time, and there's nowhere for me to rinse my razor.
Yeah. So we would go to, we went to rec centers a couple times.
Yeah.
Where else did we go?
I think that was, well, we had a few, like one or two people of like your family that we stayed at.
That's right. We stayed with friends and family.
Yeah. So I would shave my legs then.
Yeah. So I'm gonna actually add up and see how much fuel we went one way. I had some American money, and so I used a lot of the American money on the way back, so I forgot to get receipts for all that, but I did use my Visa. We split the gas, and so I'm gonna look how much it costs from us to get to the west side to the east side. I'm gonna add that up right now, and I also want to tell you guys, one sec, I'm gonna sneeze. I'll cut this out. My goodness. I also want to tell you, and I think it would be good for this video, I'm going to open the comment section up for anyone who has questions, because I honestly forget a lot of what people want to know, and it's been quite a while since we went on the trip, so I forget a lot of stuff that we went through. So in the comment section, ask your question, and then in a couple days or a couple weeks, we'll do a full Q&A of me and Rebecca answering all of those questions. So ask away any question you have, and we'll get to you. So I'm just going to add this up really quick, and I'm going to tell you the number. 3. I don't know why I did that. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we just did the math. I just found $1,600 worth of fuel one way, but remember we split it in half, so 1,600 times 2 is $3,200 Canadian to go across Canada. And then on the way back we went through the US, and I would say that gas is, let's just say half price on gas. So basically another 1,600 on top of that. That is $4,800 we would spend on fuel. So $4,800. Just pan the camera to you for a second and do the exact same thing you were just doing. Yeah, that's my thought exactly. Now that's not including food. We racked up some food bills, like that's in the thousands. Wear and tear on the truck. We stayed at a hotel a couple nights. I mean, this whole trip, my guess would be about $10,000, so about $5,000 each. So when I tell you guys I'd love to do some camping off-road, I do mean it. I am going to. One thing I had to do this trip is I actually had to sell that outboard 9.9 engine I just bought. I had to sell that to make a little bit extra cash for this trip. So as of right now, I'm looking for a boat. As soon as I get that boat, I want to do some fishing. I want to do some camping in the outdoors. But I'm kind of stuck right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm just a little bit financially stuck, which is fine. I'm going to go try to get some work with my company. I'm going to try to make some videos for them. I know this isn't about me and my finances, but I just wanted to let you guys know I do care about you. I want to make these camping videos. Sometimes I think to myself, I wish that I was a YouTuber that just filmed things around my house, because travel is expensive. Travel is very expensive. truckcampertaylor.com. So that is it, guys. So I would say $4,800, everything $10,000. You could do it cheaper if you had a cheaper unit that was more efficient on gas. For the longest time, I was saying my truck was getting about 9 miles a gallon. I reset everything while I was traveling, and the average right now, or when I got back from the trip, was about 7 to 8 gallons. So it does guzzle gas. You could do this trip in a cheaper manner. You could not eat out as much as we did. We eat out quite a bit, hey? Fast food. Yeah. We spoiled ourselves a couple nights. We bought things like the helicopter ride. We did spend some money. So that's the finances. People were quite curious to know that. We're in the parking lot up in Bear Mountain. We're going to go for a little hot tub. There's a rec center just over there. You can actually show them it through the window if you want. This is going to be where we're sleeping tonight too.
There. Yeah, that building.
We're going to go for a little workout and a little hot tub. And we're going to sleep here the night. And then I'm going to go, I have a staff meeting tomorrow. And I'm going to go try and get a couple pieces of work. And then we're going to find a boat. And then we're going to go fishing in the back roads. And actually, Rebecca, do you want to tell them about the tree that we're going to go find? That's going to be a future video real quick, guys, I promise.
We are going to go find Lonely Doug.
Lonely Doug.
I think that's what it's called, right?
Can they Google it?
Lonely Doug. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Google, Lonely Doug tree, I guess.
Yeah.
It's in somewhere in Victoria or maybe Port Renfrew area. I don't really know. But yeah, it's a huge, big, tall tree, and it's kind of just all by its lonesome because everything around it is all clear cut. So yeah, we're gonna go look there.
And I promise that video is coming soon, guys. And as soon as we can get out on the road. Keep living that dream. Keep living that dream. Soon enough, I'm gonna be right here with a fishing rod. I should have got a boat attached to it. I'm gonna have a boat there. And I read some comments and said you should have 2 lawn chairs. I apologize.
How dare you?
I was just thinking about myself.
He forgot about me.
I know. Shirts, hats, mugs on the way. Till next time, my friends, take care and bye-bye. Also, I am looking for land with a real estate agent right now. I'm just kind of scoping some land out, so that's going to be in some future videos as well. You want to say bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye! Woo! Let's go for a hot tub.
Bye!
Let's go for a hot tub.
Okay.
Ah!